The cycle he never saw coming. Some stories don't begin with storms. Some begin quietly, with a wound no one sees. In a small, ordinary town lived an elderly couple, Rashid and Salma. They had spent their entire lives working hard so their only son, Farhan, could have a better future. They sold their jewelry, skipped meals, and stayed awake many nights just to make sure he never felt the pain they had lived through. Farhan was a sweet boy growing up. He clung to his mother's shawl, copied his father's footsteps, and often said, "I'll take care of you both when I grow older." But life has a strange way of changing hearts. When Farhan reached adulthood, new friends, new habits, and new desires occupied his world. He started seeing his parents as a burden rather than a blessing. If his father asked for help, Farhan snapped, "Why can't you do anything yourself?" If his mother forgot something, he shouted, "You're getting old and useless." Salma cried quietly at night. Rashid looked at his hands and wondered where he went wrong. Eventually, Farhan got married to a gentle girl named Nida. She noticed the way he spoke to his parents, and it broke her heart. She tried to advise him. "Farhan, they're your parents. They raised you with love." But Farhan brushed it aside. "You don't understand how difficult they make things." After some time, Farhan moved to a new house with his wife, leaving his parents behind with promises he never kept. Days passed, months passed. His visits became rare, his calls even rarer. Life moved on. Then, years later, Farhan became a father. His son Ayan was the light of his life. Farhan adored him. He bought him toys, carried him everywhere, and said proudly, "My son will never leave me. He will always love me." Rashid and Salma, though hurt, visited just to see their grandson. Their old hands trembled with joy whenever they held him, but Farhan remained distant, treating them coldly even then. But time doesn't stop for anyone. Ayan grew older. From a sweet child, he slowly became a teenager who spent most of his time on his phone or with friends. Farhan worked long hours hoping to provide everything Ayan wanted. But somewhere along the way, the friendship between father and son began to fade. One evening, Farhan asked Ayan to sit with him. Ayan frowned. "Dad, I don't have time for this. Stop bothering me." The words hit Farhan like a slap. Another day, Farhan tried to advise him about life. Ayan snapped. "Stop acting like you know everything. Let me live my life." Farhan felt something break inside his chest, a pain that reminded him of voices from the past. Voices he had once used on his own parents. Slowly, Ayan started avoiding him, ignoring him, disrespecting him. Farhan felt helpless. Nida watched her husband collapse inside himself. One afternoon, after a painful argument, Farhan sat outside on the front steps, silent, broken, defeated. His mother's words echoed in his mind. "Children learn not from what you say, but from what you show." Tears filled his eyes. At that moment, he finally understood. He hadn't lost his son. He had trained him. The same disrespect he once gave his parents had returned to him through the hands of his own child. With trembling hands, he drove to his parents' home. The door opened, and there stood Rashid and Salma, older, slower, but still carrying the same love in their eyes. Farhan fell at their feet. Forgive me. I'm paying for what I did to you. Rashid placed a gentle hand on his back. My son, the door to a parent's heart never closes. Farhan cried like a child, this time with regret, not anger. Respect your parents before life teaches you their value. If you feel the story should reach more people, please like and share the video. Do not forget to subscribe my channel for more interesting stories.